Hello friends, in this video we will see Angular 2 pipe. Pipes transform displayed values within a template. Every application works in similar way, that is, get data, transform it and show it to the user. The data transformation is necessary to improve user experience. Usually we try to push data's raw to string values on the UI. This approach will not work as good user experience when dealing with date fields. For example, in most cases, user prefers to see date in simple format like December 14, 1989 rather than the raw string format which includes date, time and time zone. In this case, we need a bit of editing. These transformations and editing are necessary while we are working. Now, Angular 2 provides a feature which can give you these editing and transformations before you display the data on the UI, and that is what pipe is all about. You can almost think of them as styles. You might like to apply them in your HTML template as you do styles. Now these pipe which does the transformations or editing becomes very handy if you are able to use them in your HTML template like you do styles. So Angular 2 provide a way to write display value transformations in your HTML. Now you'll be thinking how pipe works. So a pipe takes data as input and transforms it to the desired output, so that a desired output should be shown on the UI for a good user experience. Built-in pipes. Angular 2 provides some built-in pipes like date pipe, uppercase pipe, lowercase pipe, currency pipe and percent pipe. Parameterizing a pipe. A pipe can accept parameters to fine-tune the output. In order to add parameter to a pipe, follow the pipe name with colon and then the parameter value. If a pipe can accept multiple parameters, separate the value with colon. The parameter value can be a valid template expression. It can be a string literal or a component's property. In other words, you can control the format through a binding. Chaining pipes. You can specify multiple pipes inside an interpolation. This is called as chaining pipes. The chaining can be useful in a lot of scenarios. For example, we can format a date value using date pipe and then we can use uppercase pipe to show the date in uppercase. Now you can imagine chaining pipes like the chaining in jQuery, the chaining of methods. So basically, chaining of pipes, the output of one pipe is considered the input for the second pipe, and then the last pipe basically transforms the input and returns the output which is shown on the UI. Custom pipe. Now we can create our own custom pipe. Now this is out of scope for this video. We will see this in the upcoming videos. Now let's go to the application and see how to use pipes in Angular 2. Now this is the same application which we have seen in our data binding. So this I have a player list.html which is our template. This template is referred or referenced in this component, that is player list component, using a template URL property, and this component is being used in the HTML of app component by using the directive name, that is my player list, which is the selector of this component. So on the UI, as we have seen in the data binding video, we have rendered a grid with two players. So now we are going to format the data of these players using pipes. So let's go to our HTML template and use the basic pipe. So the first pipe we are going to use is uppercase. So I have to specify uppercase in all small letters, and you can see name is being displayed in uppercase. Similarly, you can see club, for now it has first letter as uppercase and all the rest of the letters are lowercase. Now I want this club letters to be shown in lowercase, so I have to go to the interpolation where the property club is binded. Then I have to use a pipe and then I have to specify the pipe name, that is lowercase. Now the club values will be shown in the lowercase. Similarly, I have a property for player cost Now cost is basically in currency, so I'm going to use currency pipe to decorate it. So now it is showing USD, basically US dollars with the value. Okay, now we have used handful of pipes. Now we will see how we can parameterize our pipe. So basically, in case of currency pipe, you can say now I can specify USD for USD dollars. So this is the default one. So specifying USD or you don't specify USD is equivalent. By default it shows USD on the UI. Now if you want to show euro instead of USD, so you have to specify euro in the string literal, then you can see euro in the UI. Now if I want to show the symbol instead of literals, or you can say currency name, then I have to specify one more parameter. So I have to use one more colon, and then I have to pass true as a parameter. Then you'll be able to see euro symbol instead of euro currency name. Similarly, it works for USD as well. So you can see the dollar sign. So this is how you can use colon to separate multiple parameters of a pipe. Now we'll see how chaining works. Now we have used uppercase with the player name. Now I will use one more pipe operator and I will specify lowercase. So what happens, the output of uppercase is given as input to the lowercase, and the output of lowercase will be all letters in small case, and it will be shown on the UI. If I apply one more pipe operator and use uppercase, then everything will be in the uppercase. So this is how chaining works with the pipe in Angular 2. Now we are going to use the last pipe, that is date pipe, the example which we have seen in our slides. For that I have created a property in our players array for each player, that is DOB, but I have not binded this property yet. So we are going to bind this property first. So I am specifying a simple date, that is December 14, 1989 and November 11, 1989. I am going to bind this date inside grid. So I'm going to create a table header and then I'm going to bind this player property. Okay, now you'll be able to see the date of birth in the last column, that is DOB. Now you will notice that the date is not user friendly. It is not giving me a good experience because I'm finding it hard to read the date. So I have to use a pipe operator and use the date pipe. Now you'll be seeing a very friendly date, that is December 14, 1989. So this is how date pipe or pipes do their magic to transform the values on the UI. Now if you want, you can use various other versions, or you can say transformations of date. So I can use, or I can specify short, then I'll be able to see the timings as well. And there are various combinations that you can find it on internet and try it yourself. So this is how you can use pipe to transform the values and show it on the UI for better user experience. Now we have used string literal as a parameter. We can also use components property and even that is binding as a parameter. So that we will see when we are going to create a custom pipe for filtering. So this is all about pipes, Angular 2 pipes, and I hope you like our video. Thank you.